Hi, my name is Kayla Keene. This is my Unit 6 response. Unit 6 was about dialogue. Um, and I think this is a really important topic because without dialogue, you can't change your perceptions or preconceived notions about a community or a culture. So I think it's really important that we practice dialogue before actually going on our volunteer trip. So then we'll actually know how to do it a little bit better. So this week we had to interview someone within one of our communities and identify an issue and ask them about this. Interview them questions about this issue. So one of the communities I'm a part of is I'm a student athlete. I'm on the cross country team. So the issue I identified is missing class for athletic competition. Now, obviously, I have my own opinions on them, and they may be strong, but I wanted to go in with a blank slate and ask someone else in the athletic community what their opinions were, so I could really learn without having my bias jade their responses. So, looking at Ralston's model, I chose to emulate the neo-positive conception. So, like my questions, I tried to leave any bias out, which was actually one of the biggest challenges when I was writing my questions. Like, for example, one of my questions originally, I was like, do you think missing class for athletic competition stresses you out? And I'm like, well, that automatically suggests that it's a stressful event. So I ended up changing that to how does it impact your mental health? Trying to leave out words that would suggest one answer over the other. Now, that was one of the major challenges. I ended up interviewing someone from a completely different team, a gymnastics team, and I tried not to interview someone I was super familiar with because I thought that might change their responses as well. So I chose someone that I'm acquaintance with. I have a class with them, but that's about it. We don't talk out of class. And I think that worked out really well. I would do that again. And another thing I would do differently if I was going to do an interview again would just be to interview more people because even speaking with this individual, they made it obvious that their opinion is not the same as other people's opinions, even on their own team. And even within different sports, travel time is different. So some teams leave on a Friday versus some teams that leave on a Wednesday. So that really informed me that, like, even when you go into a community, everyone's opinion is different. And I think that's the biggest takeaway I took from this whole process is that everyone has a different perspective. They may be from the same place, live in the same community, but that does not mean anything when it comes to their perspectives. And that's the biggest takeaway from this unit.